tell you right now why a lot of you guys are divorced. Telling you guys I'm cooking for my husband with no clothes on.
Instead, women gaslight men into apologizing for things that they're not even at fault for.
I'm not talking to you. I don't want to talk.
Damn. You're so brainwashed that you think that that out of proportion body is what everybody wants because that's what you want.
You are the one in power. You can be like, no, too stupid, too ugly, too hairy. Next.
And her boyfriend asked me if I would like for him to walk me to my car. And then my friend flips out.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Now, before we get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
Why a lot of men love being single. So ladies, if you're watching this, this is what you're up against and what you're competing against. 1, he can enjoy all of his hobbies without being nagged or put down or his hobbies made fun of. His friends might lightly tease him, but for the most part, they're probably into the same hobbies he is, and he's gonna have so much fun with them. So if you're in a relationship with a man, make sure you show full support for his hobbies. 2, he doesn't have to worry about financially serving anybody. Unfortunately, for a lot of men, relationships are insanely expensive. There's always that joke that he went to the restaurant without his girlfriend and he only had to spend like $10. Whereas with his girlfriend, he would have spent $50. Now that's probably an exaggeration, but you get what I'm getting at. And next, they can live and decorate the way they want to. They don't feel the need to have all these weird items around the house for no apparent purpose other than to collect dust. They can have that simple, minimalist setup that looks clean and beautiful, and it's effortless to maintain.
You know, it's funny. A lot of y'all make fun of that setup. Like, you see a guy with just the couch in the living room, and you'll say, "Oh, he's a passport, bro." It's true. They're down a guy. Is something wrong with that, though? Very simple. Straight to the point. Gets your job done. He's in the living room to sit down on the couch. Why make fun of that?
Guys are super simple. Slob on his knob without being asked. Bake him some listen to him and be interested in his interests. It really is that simple. Then you got him wrapped around your finger.
No, it's very disrespectful. Seeing a woman having a drink and food by herself and asking for her number without paying the bill.
A billionaire came up to you and offered you $20 million to break up with your current significant other under the condition that you don't get back together with them. Would you do it?
Yeah, I think a lot of people would do it. Especially a lot of ladies would do it in a heartbeat and never get back with him again. Doesn't matter if that was the best fling of her life or the best thing of her life. She's going to take the money.
One of my married friends told me that when you get married, your husband or your wife or whoever you're marrying, when you get married, your partner actually becomes your immediate family.
So I'm no marriage counselor and I'm also not a therapist, but I can tell you right now why a lot of you guys are divorced. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. For context, this video was me telling you guys I'm cooking for my husband with no clothes on.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay. That's not something I do often. So here comes Sue. Sue comes into the comments like, "Oh my God, your kids are home?" Susan, is this a bad time to tell you? I am pretty intimate with my husband on a regular basis, and we have full-time custody of our kids. They're there all the time. What do you want us to do? Should we put them outside? Should we lock them in a crate? Anyways, please don't deflect your weird childhood trauma onto me and my kids. Thank you. Moving on. There's the guys, lots of guys who are like, "Oh, if your husband acts like that seeing you with no clothes on, he clearly doesn't see it enough." I got news for you. Breaking news. I shower every day. Javier de Nunez is always jaw on the floor. Okay, he will eat this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you're not obsessed with your wife, you're not going to be happy here.
You know what's funny, right? You notice where she's from. You heard what she said? Javier de Nunez. Yes. she's of the Spanish descent, and it shows. Not from U.S. There are good U.S. women, but a lot of times women who are from outside, they understand taking care of the man. They understand making men feel like men. They understand you have to give them some all the time. Not sometimes, all the time.
Leave my son. You're not good enough.
Dad, what do you mean? There's no value on love.
Her dad is not a dragon.
But Dad, there's no value you can put on love. We're in love. There's nothing that can separate us.
Here. Yeah. 6-bedroom mansion in Menteng.
Bye.
I told you, son, when money talk, walks. Michelle, go to my room. Leave my son.
He showed him. He learned something important today.
We saw a disproportionate amount of men, specifically young men, voting for Donald Trump. And when I would talk to these men, they would say, I feel unheard. Mm-hmm. I feel unseen. I feel like I'm told that it's wrong to be a man. This idea of toxic masculinity. But what does that do to society when you have a group of people feeling like that, actually?
Well, we know what it does to some degree. I mean, half of women 30 and younger now are childless. Half in the West. And half of them will never have a child.
Real talk.
That's the stats. And 95% of them will regret it. So those would be involuntarily childless women over the age of 30. 1 in 4 now. Why? Because the relationship between men and women has been radically disrupted, right? And while pornography is obviously contributing to that as well, skepticism about marriage, not least because the laws around marriage are punishing for men who dare to become married, especially in light of the potentially catastrophic consequences of divorce on the economic side and on the child. So there are a lot of forces working to separate men and women. How could that be anything other than a catastrophe?
It's all by design. That's what they're trying to do in order to create more debt slaves. Now they're going to do away with no fault divorce to try and control more. And they're saying it's all about God, but it's really all about the bottom line. Right? You have more people staying in marriage. That's more money. You have more people working because you can't change that. It already works. With the independent woman, hear me roar, they created that. Now that worked. So you have all women believe, look, this is the way I need to be independent. So we did that. That's number one in their brain anyway. And then now we keep them married. They're winning. They've been fooled already. They can't go back now.
It's actually so crazy that women do not say sorry. Women do not apologize. Instead, women gaslight men into apologizing for things that they're not even at fault for.
It's not my fault.
And then these same women will sit there and wonder why their relationships don't work out. I'm sorry, they won't sit there and wonder why their relationships don't work out, because that would take some self-accountability and reflection, because that would take some real work, right? That would take some real accountability. So instead, they take the easy way out. They blame men.
Yeah, and I say to men, don't apologize. Don't apologize for no reason. If you're not at fault, why would you be apologizing for? Because she's going to turn around and use that against you. Oh, my last ex was the problem. When you do break up, my last ex, he always said sorry to me. You created a monster.
I'm out here in the cold, bro.
Okay, go back upstairs.
Talk to me. I'm trying to talk.
I'm not talking to you. I don't want to talk.
Wait.
Hey, I'm cool, bro.
No, what do you mean you cool?
Baby, when I know you're only sorry you got caught.
Great.
I'm gonna come with you.
You're not coming with me? You cool?
Why not?
Chica, man. Back up. What? Can you move?
No, because I love you. I'm sorry.
No, that's yours. Bro, get away from me. Damn, let me go, bro.
She obviously got caught cheating, but why is she trying to cry her way into the car like he's done?
No, it doesn't work.
Sorry, can you tell them no?
Sir, can you say
Damn, I'm leaving, you know. Get off me, bro. I said, you let me go. Yeah, you see my Uber driver patiently waited, bro. Go in your room, bro. Get off me. Man, watch out, bro. Bro, I know you cold and you ain't got on no shoes, gang. Watch out, bro. Go back in your hotel room. No, I don't need you to pay for it. Gotcha. Can you let me go home? Bro, I don't love you. I move. Let me go. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, bro.
She can't even fake cry right. He's too cool. Me, I would have blacked out. Why would I have blacked out? To let her know I'm dead serious. Don't touch me. We're done. As soon as you hug me, poof, right on the floor. Adios. Yeah. It gotta be like that. It gotta be cold and show them how cold you can get, and straight rejection after that. Don't call her. Nothing to do. Him, he gave her an in. But oh no. Might not never.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Quan,
Quan, how old are you?
27.
Okay, and what do you do?
I'm an outreach organizer for the community. I help with house bills, fight for house bills. I mentor kids that's at risk of going to prison. I also help people get jobs or training opportunities as well.
Very nice. All right. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
So I like to travel. I like to go on trails. Read. Knowledge is power. I like to go to different places, go on trails, go to different art museums, things like that.
Okay. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Honestly, I don't really look for something, but I it's certain things that I just don't go for.
Okay, so
if somebody
right?
not emotionally mature or somebody that's super loud all the time, it's a time and place for everything. They certain things that I just don't go for, but I don't really have a specific type.
Okay.
If you feel me.
So your deal breaker is someone who's loud all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other deal breakers?
I don't like females that have ugly feet though.
Ugly feet?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. All right. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Tiana. I'm 23.
How you doing?
I'm fine, and you? I would say you are a very handsome man. You're not ugly at all. I would say I popped my balloon because just the way you speak.
The way I speak? How I speak?
I just feel like it wouldn't clash with my personality.
What kind of nonsense is this?
Yeah, I don't know.
It wouldn't clash with my personality. Mix with my personality. Clash? I think you're clashing right now, but it wouldn't mix well.
I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know how to explain it, but I just don't feel like we clicked initially, There's nothing wrong with you at all. You're very handsome, but no, I don't feel like we clicked at all.
That's fine.
Intelligently, just like that,
But you said I'm not intelligent?
No, I'm not saying you're not. I knew that you were going to go there. I'm not saying you're not intelligent. You're probably a very smart man. I'm not saying that at all. I just feel like.
Well, I was about to quiz
you. Just you can see somebody and they speak a certain way, you'll be like, oh, I know I can't get used to that type shit,
I'm very educated, but I am from Baltimore, so I do have an accent.
I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but there's certain things that you can change. It don't matter where you're from, you can change that.
Respect.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
She cool. I mean, I don't really know her. Looking at her,
Yeah, like I
she
don't know you
definitely.
enough, so I don't really have a lot to go off of, but I don't feel like we would click.
That's fine.
You know?
Thank you.
She said, I feel like we don't clash very well. And she says she's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Actually, they A alike. Like, she's just like him. She's just like him. And he didn't pick up the fact that she said a wrong word in her sentence. He should have brought that up and said, well, it looks like we have the same problem. Seriously, because you think I speak like I'm from the hood and you talk like you're from the hood. We're just like. I think it makes perfect sense for us to be together. Let's get together tonight. Why not, right? Something, because she was off.
Cooking with Kaya is just another example that y'all ain't really girls. And I just love how y'all keep exposing y'allself that the girls thing ain't real. I've been saying the girls thing wasn't real for a long time, and everybody thought that I was just being mean. But now everybody's finally getting to see that I wasn't being mean. I was being honest. It's not real. Y'all are mad, and I'm going to say jealous at the fact that there's a bunch of men making videos talking about how attractive this Cooking with Kaya girl is. And she is a nice looking girl with a nice natural body. And y'all are sitting up talking about, I don't get the hype. I don't get the hype.
1, 2, Kaya's coming for you. Wake up and make your man some breakfast before I do.
It's not for you to get the hype. It's not for you, right? If men are getting online and saying that they find her to be attractive, you questioning why they find her attractive is weird.
Strange.
These men keep telling y'all that they like natural women. They want a naturally attractive girl with a nice fit body. She fits all of that. She got a nice natural face. She got a nice natural body. Right? But y'all are so hung up and so brainwashed by these BBL outrageous proportioned bodies that you just find it so hard to believe that men could just like a natural fit body. Like you can't fathom that because you're so brainwashed that you think that out of proportion body is what everybody want because that's what you want. That's what you think look good, right? You think all that makeup with them bust down wigs is what everybody want because that's what you like, right? You like that Jada way to look. You like that Ari look. So you assume that that's what every man must fantasize about. No, it's not.
Cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya, cooking.
It's not, and they keep
Yeah, men could care less. Men do not want to be BL. Men do not care about all that makeup. Like, all the time they say, my makeup costs this much. When I go out, I do my makeup, it costs $2,000. Which it doesn't. Your makeup doesn't cost $2,000. But you think that's what men care about. When you tell yourself all the time, many of y'all say it all the time, I get talked to the most when I am not done up. When I'm look like regular Susan or regular Becky or regular Shaquana, guys talk to me the most. You look as intimidating. You look like you're down to earth. Seriously, when I see a lady with no makeup, not a lot of makeup, that's what I used to feel back in the day. Wow, she's down to earth. She comes out with nothing on. Wow, let me try to holler. That's what guys are thinking. Meanwhile, you continuously think like this, and it's not getting you anywhere. No man and lonely.
So I signed up for a trial kickboxing class, right? And the session was today. So I go to the session, and it is a one-on-one with me and a very attractive trainer. Okay? The vibes are nice. The vibes are very professional. We have a great time. And then at the end, he says we need to stretch. I said, agreed, let's stretch. So we're doing some pretty standard stretching, you know, it's going great. And then he says, okay, turn around and put your back against the ring. Because we were kickboxing in the ring. So of course I do as I'm told. And he says, lift a leg up. So I lift one of my legs up and this man grabs it. He grabs my leg and just starts lifting it up, maintaining eye contact and lifting it up. And then we're just looking at each other, silent. And suddenly he goes, just let me know when you need me to stop. So I'm
She was building and feeling a connection, and He was stretching your legs. He's saying, let me know when you want me to stop. The stretch will have fully taken place because the tension has left your legs. That's why he said, let me know when you want me to stop. And you were like, this is true. This is emotional. I'm feeling this. I like going to gym class. He's not looking at you like that. But I see why those guys end up banging girls left and right. Yeah, those gym guys, they get it, man.
Like, okay, mind you, I am a flexible woman. So he just kept going, and I just kept like...
He's stretching you.
Yeah. And then eventually it gets to the point where my leg is so high up that my bare foot, toes out.
This is wild. She's taking it as some sort of connection. The man is giving you a good stretch. Say thank you and go on about your day.
When you hear single women saying, I can't find a good man, you're not finding them. You're not discovering them with a telescope to see where they're at. No, you're sorting through them. There's a difference. Yeah, because you have your choice. You are the one in power. You can be like, no, too stupid, too ugly, too hairy, next. We can't do that as guys. We can't be like, no, too crazy, too crazy. That comes standard.
Guys do that, though. We do that. We talk to each other. That's what we say to each other. He's doing this for comedy, but guys are doing that.
Standard in all of them? Okay. I like doing that joke because there's two type of women in the room right now. The ones that laughed at that joke, kiss them. Those are beautiful women. They know how to take a joke. They know I didn't say that personally to them. Then there's the ones that are staring at me like this. Because she thinks I'm talking about her. And I am.
I acted inappropriately with my best friend's boyfriend, or so she says I did, because I apparently did the most unforgivable thing this past weekend, but I need to know what you guys think. So my friend and her boyfriend have been together for about 5 years. I'm kind of like the third one in the relationship. We always joke that we're a throuple. And mind you, that was a joke she started. Over the past year, they've been having some issues in their relationship. There isn't as much affection and attention as there used to be. Anyway, so we are out to karaoke, the three of us. We had just had dinner. Her boyfriend was nice enough to pay for dinner, and I was super grateful. So we're at karaoke. We've had some drinks, and me and her boyfriend decide to pick out a song, and we pick out her favorite Christmas song, All I Want for Christmas Is You. And by the time she gets back from the bathroom, the song starts to play. So we go up on the stage and me and her boyfriend start singing All I Want for Christmas Is You. He has his arm around me and he's pointing to his girlfriend, but then like once in a while he points at me, but as a joke. Still, I could see why this would upset my friend. She was PMSing on top of all of this. So after we sing that song, she is just weird for the rest of the evening. And her boyfriend asked me if I would like for him to walk me to my car because it is a little bit of a sketchy area. And then my friend flips out.
The audacity.
She turns to her boyfriend and says she can take care of herself. She can walk herself to her car.
can.
And then I'm like, okay, this looks like a you guys issue. And I head out. Since that night, my friend has completely gone off on me, tells me that I'm...
Man, that was actually kind of innocent. And I'll say this. You shouldn't have bought her as a third wheel. She just said it. You do it all the time and you feel comfortable with your boyfriend being around her. But I'll tell you this, that could have led to something. If it did, say she ends up getting with him or on a down low or, something takes place, it's your fault. You kept bringing her around him. You gave your man away. If you feel that was happening, it's your fault. Look in the mirror and say, I never should have brought her around. Don't. Have your time with your man to yourself. I'll tell you something, because you probably lucked out, right? Because that was innocent. Now, if that was in the community, and look, I'm not trying to down my sisters. Not all my sisters would do that. But you have some, most actually. You bring your man around like that, all I want for Christmas is you. She's giving him sloppy toppy, probably already gave it to him. True, this is truthful. These things happen. Say sorry to your friend. Don't bring her around with your boyfriend anymore to go out. No third wheeling, not even with a guy. That shouldn't be done. You're a couple. But this is why ladies end up single, usually. Single and lonely from things like this. You invited your single, lonely friend, and then drama happens when it was created by you. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching. And you need to learn your lesson, because it's going to happen again, because you keep the same attitude, you keep the same mental fortitude, the same things keep happening. Because they say if you do the same thing twice and expect something different, that's insanity. And you are insane.
Couldn't agree more.
Thank y'all for watching. See you next video.